Trump derangement syndrome it's not a thing. It's just Trump derangement. It's just him. It's not us. It's him. We just witnessed it. I don't know what the hell that was. That was part of what is that? What is the president doing?
Well, man.
Is that a communication strategy? Dude, grow up. 10-year-olds don't even do that. But it is a reflection, I think, of where he has led the country right now, Kurt. And you've got tonight, for example, Trump just, about an hour or so ago on X doing this video regarding Stephen Colbert. Just take a look.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to our final broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, the president posted this?
This is what the president of the United States posted about an hour ago. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. And it's at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That this is the maturity level of an 80-year-old man who thinks it's cute, funny, and then the individuals behind him, whether at that rally or around the country, Kurt, who continue to feed this manic, childish, unfocused, undisciplined behavior. Where do you see this fitting into the narratives around affordability, around the war, around gas prices that Democrats, you as someone who's done communication on both sides of the aisle, know are going to be necessary to help people understand he is, as my friend and colleague Simone would say, he is not well.
Well, speaking as a Democrat, let me just say, I hope that every single Republican running on the midterms, every single swing district, please send Donald Trump there. Please have him campaign for you. I can't imagine what Mike Lawler is thinking as he's standing there at an event that's supposed to be for him and his campaign, if you will, watching this unfold. It's because they don't have the answers when it comes to why we're in this war in Iran in the first place, what they're going to do to lower the cost of gas prices and oil, when the cost of shipping is going to go down, when the cost of living is going to become more accessible, when people are going to stop being asked to do more with us. They don't know what to say. So instead, Donald Trump and the White House are putting up social media AI-created videos of him throwing Stephen Colbert in a dumpster like it's a WWE match of some kind, because they don't have anything else that they can talk about. They can't talk about accomplishments. They can't talk about successes. They can't talk about how great the economy is and how much better gas prices are compared to the Biden years. So they use distraction. They use what they would call comedy. They use anything to try to avoid the actual conversation that the rest of America is having right now. Because every time, I tell you, I just drove by the gas station here in Dallas, Texas 10 minutes ago, and let me tell you, it's about $4.50 a gallon right now. That's the conversation Americans are having. They don't care about AI created memes or unhinged rants that make no sense. Again, I just say, please, Republicans, NRSC, NRCC, send Donald Trump everywhere.
You know, NPR they observed a focus group, yes, and they wrote this up yesterday. And the headline is, even as anxieties grow under Trump, these swing voters aren't ready to back Democrats. I'm going to read from it. I'm going to throw it out to the table. I know the chairman got thoughts. When asked if they see Trump as strong or weak, 9 of the 12 said strong. None said weak. If he says he is going to do something, he does it, period, Vicky B said. Whether you like it or not, he does it. That's why I feel like he's a strong president. These were 2 online focus groups that NPR observed, featuring 12 voters in North Carolina who voted for Joe Biden in 2020, then Trump in 2024. I think this is really important, and I think it dovetails with the conversation we have just been having, because the voters do believe. There are a lot of people out, even people that do not support the president, will say Trump does do what he says he's going to do. But the problem is, like, if we just peel that statement back just a little bit, that's not true. He said he was going to bring prices down, and he has not done that. He said he was going to fight for you, little guy out there, little lady out there, and he has not done that. He's fighting for himself and the wealthiest people in this country. So, you know, the former strategist in me and the former comms person in me says the work is actually connecting the dots from what he said he would do and what is actually happening.
That's 100% right. That's exactly, when the chairman asked, what do Democrats now need to do with all of this, what to make of it? It's exactly what you just said. They need to connect the dots from the unhinged, crazy, lunatic distractions to the promises that were made by Donald Trump. Promised laughably, I'm going to drain the swamp. He's made it more contaminated than anything we've ever seen in American history. He promised that he would lower gas prices. They're up more than anything we could have imagined. He promised to end all the wars. No more foreign wars. No more bad money going out after wars. He started one with no objective in sight, no end game in sight. And so Democrats need to start putting together the promises made, promises broken contrast and pierce that veneer of, yeah, Trump comes off as strong. I get why voters think that. But when he says he's going to do something and he does it, that's not actually true. If he said, if you just peel back that veneer just a little bit, it can get pierced very easily.
Kurt, I remember the days when you were a very effective Republican operative on Capitol Hill.
Me too.
Back in the Darrell era.
Me too.
Michael trying to get you back. Michael trying to get you back.
Just for the record.
But this has been the story that the Democratic Party's run into all the time. It's the weak and right versus the strong and wrong. And the strong and wrong most always wins in American politics because of that focus group that Simone just read about. Donald Trump has done everything seemingly wrong, but he still perpetuates this vision of himself as the strong man, as the one who backs up what he says, promises made, promises kept. Well, what do we have right now? The economy's not growing. Inflation's gone way up. You have a war that seems like to be the new forever war that we have in here. So every single thing that he ran on in 2024, maybe outside of the border security, has been not there. What do you say to Democrats in terms of really trying to amp up the message of you have to differentiate yourself from the president and also do it in an authoritative, strong manner?
Yeah, I think part of it is you need to start going outside the Beltway bubble a little bit and talk to people who aren't there. Again, I'm in Dallas, Texas. It's a very different life that we live out here. When people in Washington say democracy dies in darkness, people like me who are just trying to get their kids home from carpool and to practice on time and the register for the health forms for the next school year, like, we don't know what you're talking about when you say that. You've got to bring the message to the people where they are. And sometimes that means having different voices in the conversation. I always say anyone who doesn't understand how Donald Trump has happened and manifested itself over and over in our politics, go to a WWE event. Go to a country music concert. I've done both in the last 3 months. I can tell you that's the type of insight that we need, the direct contact with the American electorate that I think sometimes we lose in Washington or New York or LA.
Donald Trump's strongest asset is that he's a WWE Hall of Famer. I will say that till the end of time. That is why he connects with so many people.
It's just so.
But it's a K5.
It's so crazy.
Look that up, America.
So
K5.
crazy.
Look up a K5.
What is a K? You know what? We're gonna go to break. You gonna tell me about a K5 in the break?
He will.
Kurt Bardella, thank you very much.
Kurt.
In just a moment,
Bill's Mafia
we're going
for life.
to continue this conversation.